Hello students, we are studying Internet Protocol Security and in this video we will be studying about security policy. So security policy is the another important aspect of IPsec which defines the type of security to be applied to the packet when it is to be sent or when it is to be received. So before using the security association database, as we have discussed in the previous video, that security association database actually holds the credentials, that is the keys and the algorithms to be applied to the sent packet or received packet. But before using that, a security policy has to be applied and there has to be some predetermined security policy for the packet. And if the packet passes that predefined security policy, then only it can be either accepted or rejected. So for that also we are having a security policy database. So each host that is using IPsec protocols needs to keep the security policy database. And again, there is a need for an inbound security policy database and an outbound security policy database. So each entry in the security policy database can be accessed using the 6-tuple index. So these 6 tuples are like source address, we have destination address, name, protocol, source port number and destination port number. So source and destination address can be unicast, multicast or wildcard addresses. The name usually defines the DNS entity and the protocol is either authentication header protocol or ESP protocol. The source and destination port and port addresses for the process running at the source and destination host. Now, in case of outbound security policy database, when a packet is to be sent, so outbound is always used while sending the packet. So when packet is to be sent out, the outbound security policy database is consulted. So how the packet is processed here by the sender. So the input to the outbound security policy database is the 6-tuple index as we have seen. And the output can be either one of the 3 decisions, either to drop the packet, to bypass the packet, or to apply the security policy to the packet. So any one of these 3 decisions can be the output of this. So let us understand how the packet is processed and in which case it is dropped or it has to bypass the security policy or when in which case we have to apply it. So this is the outbound security policy database processing. Now see here when Alice is trying to send the packet, when the packet is coming from the transport layer. So here first the outbound security policy database is consulted. So when the packet and the policy is first checked, the policy will give us 3 decisions, either to drop the packet, to bypass the security or to apply it. So drop the packet means what? This means that the packet defined by the index cannot be sent and it is to be dropped. Bypass means that there is no policy for the packet with this policy index and the packet is sent and bypassing the security header application. So no security header would be applied to it and it will be bypassed. In case of apply, the security header is applied and then there can be 2 different situations. So if an outbound security association is already established, the triple security association index is returned that will select the corresponding security association from outbound security association database. The authentication header or ESP header is from encryption, authentication or both are applied based on security association which is selected and then the packet is transmitted. The another case is if the security association is not established. In that case, the Internet Key Exchange Protocol, which we are going to see in the further videos, is called to create an outbound and inbound security association for that particular traffic. And the outbound security association is added to the outbound security association database by the source. The inbound security association is added in the inbound security association by the destination. So this is how the outbound traffic processing is done. Now next we have a inbound security policy database. So this is to be applied whenever a packet is received. So when a packet arrives, the inbound security policy database is consulted. Each entry in the inbound security policy database is also accessed using the same 6 tuples. And then again, the decision can be one of the three, either to drop it or the bypass, discard the packet or bypass the packet or apply the security policy. Now let us see how we can process it. So see here from Alice, when the packet is received after physical layer, data link layer, IP layer, again it will come here, and then in that case we have to decide and apply the policy. So after, when the packet is received, the inbound security policy database is consulted. From that the policy is extracted, and then here it is checked. So in which case the packet is discarded. So this means that the packet defined by the policy must be dropped. Bypass means that there is no policy for the packet with this policy index, and the packet is processed ignoring the information from AH or ESP header, and the packet is delivered to the transport layer directly without applying any security policy. And apply means in this case the security header must be processed. And then again there are two different situations. First, the security, if an inbound security association is already established, then the triple security association index is returned. That will then select the corresponding inbound security association from the inbound security association database. Then decryption is done, authentication is done, or both are applied. And if the packet passes the security criteria, the AH or ESP header is discarded, and then the packet is delivered here to the transport layer. So this is the case when the security association is already established. If it is not there, then the packet has to be discarded. For the received packet, if there is no security association, then that packet has to be discarded. So this is how the security policy is applied and processed in both the cases, inbound and outbound traffic.